Hi designers, welcome to another tutorial. So today we are creating this beautiful rose sleeve. Without further ado, let's dive into it. You need your pattern paper, you need fabrics, lining, and the main fabric. So you need all your basic sewing materials. So we are going to start with cutting of the lining. Add your necessary allowance as desired. So I'm adding ½ inch around the crown, and the side is going to be 1 inch, as well as the hem part. You can use any allowance of your choice. So while we cut, let me quickly chip in something. So for this rose sleeve, you need a durable fabric. Your fabric shouldn't be lightweight, so it can give the full effect. Okay, so that's that about the fabric you need. Now I need to get the midpoint, so I'm first marking the allowance on the crown and the hem allowance. Then I roll I got the midpoint by rolling it. Then I measured 7 inches down. Okay, so from that 7 inches, I'm going to measure 1 inch around it, just as I am doing. All right, so once you have gotten that point, you're going to place the lining on the fabric and pin it down like so. Then you sew around that 1 inch. After sewing around, you cut out the midpoint. I've already done this off camera. I didn't know I wasn't recording. So you're going to cut as I am doing, like so. So you leave like about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so you don't cut too close to your sewing part, and then you notch as many times as possible because you need it. All right, so after the notching, we are going to be you take off your pins, then you turn it inside out. Okay, like this. So after turning it, you have to ensure that the lining is laying flat. You raise the main fabric and check if your lining is sitting flat. Now you put your hand in the middle like so. Then you start to carefully start twisting the fabric. You can still see the hole, but it's going to vanish by the time we are done. So you keep turning, you keep manipulating the fabric. So this sort of a fabric manipulation we are doing here. This is different from the video I did before. So you make sure at interval you check your lining underneath to be sure it isn't moving. So you keep twisting like that. You keep adjusting your lining as well, so you don't end up with wrong thing at the end of the day. So you keep going on and on until you can't go again. So like as you can see, the big hole in between has vanished. That is what you should get as well if you follow my lead. Okay, so it's looking all nice. So I'm just going to go on and arrange it properly. All right, so that's on this. Then I'll come in with the pin and then pin it down. I wasn't satisfied enough, so I needed to do more adjustments then before I start with the pinning. Okay, I'm just going to give you a tip that is going to help you while you do this. That'll make it easier for you. So as you pin, excuse me, as you pin, ensure you check the lining. I repeat, check the lining before you pin. So you pick your pleat, check your lining under it, and pin. Okay, so you do the same until you are done with all the fold. Right, that's what you do. So I'm gonna use this medium to tell you, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do so. and click on the notification button, so whenever I put up a new tutorial like this, so you'll be the first to get notified. All right, so after we are done pinning, you're going to turn it to the back, to the lining part, to see if it's not rumpled. So even with all the all my checking, I still see that it's not straight, so I have to unpin, okay, and make sure my lining is laying flat like so. If not, I'm gonna lose my length, and that is not what I want to achieve on the sleeve. Okay, so what I have done to this part, I'm going to repeat the same on the other side, because I can see that it's not laying flat, so I have to correct that. Okay, now you can see that tiny circle in the middle, so that was the empty space. So while we were turning our fabric, it gave us this beautiful inside you are seeing right here. So let's continue with our work. So here is me unpinning and straightening the other part of the sleeve. All right, so I'll do that, and then after I'm done with that and I'm satisfied, so I'm gonna take a good look at it to be sure I don't have any rumpled fabric somewhere. So I'll lay it flat over and over again, then I'll go ahead and trim off the excesses because they are not needed. So after we are done with that, we're going to sew the perimeters around, bring back to the table and adjust if need be. So next we're going to be doing is to take off all the pins. Right now you sew the side seam allowance, and you go ahead and sew the hem part. Okay, so this is your hem part. Another way you can do this hem part is by cutting another pieces, like a band, to finish it up to make it neater. So here is our end result, looking very beautiful. So do all the necessary adjustments if you have reason to. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye for now.